Hey, what's up, Red Sox Nation? Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got some massive breaking developments coming straight out of Boston that are seriously turning heads across Major League Baseball. Because the Red Sox have officially confirmed key roster decisions and arrivals that are completely reshaping how this team looks heading into the 2026 season. And honestly, fans did not expect things to unfold like this. We're not just talking about small moves here. We're talking about a combination of major additions, surprise promotions, and roster finalizations that together feel like a huge shift in direction for this franchise. Let's start with the biggest confirmed update. The Red Sox have officially finalized their opening day roster, and that includes some very important names stepping into major roles right away. And when you look at that roster, one thing stands out immediately: this team is built to compete right now. You've got a rotation that includes Garrett Crochet, Sonny Gray, and the surprise inclusion of Connolly Early, who has officially been locked into a starting role after an incredible spring. This isn't just a small call-up, this is a statement move. The Red Sox are showing that if you perform, you earn your spot, no matter your experience level, and that kind of mindset is something we haven't always seen from this organization in recent years. But that's not even the full story. Because when we talk about a massive arrival, we're also talking about the bigger offseason picture that is now coming together. Boston didn't sit still this winter. They made aggressive moves, including bringing in major names like Wilson Contreras and signing pitcher Ranger Suarez, both of whom are now key parts of this roster heading into opening day. And while Suarez has had some shaky spring moments, including a rough outing recently, the expectation is still that he plays a huge role in this rotation moving forward. Now here's where things get really interesting. This new arrival story isn't just about one player. It's about a wave of changes that are hitting this roster all at once. The Red Sox are blending new acquisitions, young talent, and returning players into a completely restructured lineup, and you can see it especially in the infield and utility spots. Players like Andrew Monasterio have officially made the opening day roster, marking a historic moment for the franchise with increased international representation and new depth across the field. And if you zoom out even further, you start to realize what Boston is actually doing here. They are building a roster that is deeper, more flexible, and more competitive than what we've seen in recent years. This isn't just about adding star power, it's about creating options. It's about having multiple players who can step in, rotate, and contribute depending on matchups, injuries, and performance. And that's exactly why moves like these are so important, because they don't just affect one game or one series, they shape the entire season. But let's talk about the real impact of all this, because fans are asking one big question right now: does this actually make the Red Sox better? And the answer is it definitely gives them a higher ceiling. You've got a rotation that now has both experience and upside. You've got position players who can rotate and provide flexibility. And you've got young talent like Roman Anthony and others pushing from behind, ready to step in if needed. That kind of depth is something contending teams rely on, especially over a long MLB season where injuries and slumps are inevitable. At the same time, there are still questions. There's still uncertainty about consistency, especially with some of the newer additions. There's still competition for playing time in certain positions. And there's still pressure on the coaching staff to figure out the best combinations early in the season. But one thing is clear: this is not a passive team anymore. This is a team that is making moves, taking risks, and trying to push itself back into serious contention. And here's another angle that fans need to pay attention to: these arrivals could also lead to more changes. Because when you add new pieces, it often creates ripple effects across the roster. That could mean less playing time for some players, potential trades down the line, or even more surprises as the season gets underway. We've already seen how active Boston has been with transactions this year, including multiple signings, trades, and roster adjustments throughout spring training. So don't be surprised if this isn't the last big move we hear about. So when you put it all together, this MLB bombshell isn't just one single announcement, it's a full picture coming into focus. The Red Sox have finalized their roster, added key new players, promoted young talent, and set the stage for what could be a very interesting 2026 season. It's a mix of experience, youth, and strategic planning, and whether it works or not, that's what we're about to find out. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think these new arrivals actually make the Red Sox contenders this year? Or are there still too many question marks on this roster? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of the most important moments for this team heading into the season. And if you want more breaking Red Sox news, roster updates, and deep analysis just like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay locked in, because the moment something big happens, you already know we're covering it right here. Stay tuned, because this season just got a whole lot more interesting.